welcome back to another lovely live stream with me, a girl named Bob, here on Twitch TV, once again playing nothing for you. Nothing. You get nothing for Christmas. I'm sorry guys, I hate to tell you this, but it's 4:01 in the morning on December 1st, 2025. This video is now on YouTube, and by the time this video goes live on YouTube, that means that the entire 2.5-hour stream I just completed is lost in the sands of time, because I was indeed playing Clover Pit, and I can't upload those types of games to YouTube anymore because it's YouTube. So here's my my update for you guys. A lot of people ask me all the time about certain Let's Plays of mine that aren't on the channel anymore, and if I do other Let's Plays in general. I stream constantly on Twitch TV as bobfleadip. Again, you can just Google bobfleadip, and it's gonna be me. It's gonna be May. Alright? It's definitely gonna be May. I'm gonna be Justin Timberlaking it. So, yeah, I'm streaming all the time. And I'm streaming games specifically like Clover Pit, like Balatro, like other ones that I can't say because they actually contain the name of the games in their titles, but I'm having the time of my life. I'm streaming a whole bunch of even like Night Rain, Silk Song at the current moment, but I'm playing all types of games on Twitch. YouTube is an absolute fucking hellscape, alright? But it is where I archive my stuff. I just haven't made it public. Odds are I'm going to plan that out to like release. I got thousands of videos from past streams, VODs, that I can just be like, on my deathbed, release in 2 years, release in 2 years, release, and then I outlive the Google servers, so that's how it's going to be. But, unfortunately, Twitch has now entered the point where they have a cap of how much content you can keep archived, and it's at 100, which means it's for someone who does marathon streams, in order to even edit down videos, you can't go over the 100-hour cap. If you are at 99 hours full and you stream 1 hour and 5 minutes, you can't fucking VOD that. And it's just like, okay. So the amount of frustration dealing with the tech bros right now, even though I'm upset at Twitch for the cap on content, it's not censoring my content. I'm thriving over there, okay? So I'm doing great. So this is my update for my YouTube channel as to what's going on with me. Twitch, because I just had 2 fantastic runs in Clover Pit that, I'm sorry, you should have been there to see it, but there will be more in the future, so just, you gotta be there when it happens. So if you're interested in watching me playing those types of games, I'm playing them, so head on over there. Yeah, check the description down below. They're all my links, YouTube. They don't go to anyone else's website but my own YouTube. So anyways, like I said, it's now 4 in the morning. Well, 4:04 in the morning on December 1st, 2025. And funnily enough, I have been streaming consistently for the past few months, except specifically November of 2025. That has been an absolute hellscape. After my birthday, I've had construction done on my house for like a solid month. My hours are completely fucked up. They are normie daytime hours. I am exhausted. I am running on fumes, including right now. So this entire stream is just woo, just playing it fast and loose, okay? So I got a lot of stuff that I need to do catch-up streams, talking about. I'm not even going to cover any type of politics that have happened in the past 3 weeks in November of 2025. Are you fucking kidding me? I have so much shit to show off. That's what I'm doing. I also made a tiny little pom-pom, googly-eyed pipe cleaner crab. We don't know what his name is yet. Chat needs to name him. But he's a prototype. So instead of it being a single pipe cleaner per each leg, I doubled them over to make them thicker. I like the idea, but I'm gonna do other tests. I got crafty. Let's never be creative again. So there's so many art projects I need to finish before I start doing other shit. Too many works in progress. Anyways, including creative streams that I need to do. So, since it is December 1st, 2025, I decided to be festive. You know, right out the gate. With Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year. Because I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be like for this month. Because my house is still under construction. I am so mad. The polar vortex is coming this week. The first blizzard might be on Friday and or sooner, and I am mad. But Night Rain's newest DLC is coming out, and I'll be streaming that during the day. I've been doing some daytime micless streams, just to capture the footage with Night Rain. That's been fun. But like, I am pushed to my limits right now, so let's have a chat. Oh, before I go on, so. The reason a lot of people probably also thought that, Bob was gone for all of November, that's because in another stream she said that she might be gone because she got summoned for jury duty for the state of New York. And I'd be like, oh man, I wish that was the case. I just turned 36, okay? I am at the point where I am now mayor aged. I can run a municipality. I am looking forward to jury duty. I've never been summoned to jury duty before in my life. And as soon as I turned 36, boom, right out the gate. And I was looking forward to it. And then I get the call right before, the day before I have to show up to court. It's been settled out of trial. I was so mad. Where's my settlement fund? Because the state of New York, funnily enough, pays $80 a day for each day you're at court as a juror. And it's like, I could have made me Nintendo Switch 2 money in the eyes of justice. I could have made new computer money if it had gone away. Just, you gotta play devil's advocate. You gotta be like, well, it's just, and then as soon as the jury, you gotta play it the other way. Can being a professional juror be a real occupation in this country? I feel like I feel like I would be fair and just. Okay, I'm just saying, I've been preparing for this moment since my grandmother got me addicted to Judge Judy back in the 94. Alright, I'm just saying, I have the experience. Put me in, coach. I am so devastated I did not get to go and actually watch a case live. And now I'm off the list for 3 whole years. It's like, no, I don't want to wait until I'm 39. That's not fair. Damn it. I am devastated. Emotionally devastated, New York. Why would you do this? Never settle out of court. Always take it to trial. You fucking cowards. Come on. I could be there, man. I'm rooting for you. Bruh. So that's the update on my jury duty. And I have now a new psychiatrist. And she did not ask for my DNA. So that's a plus. However, she does want me to try a new drug, which is an actual antipsychotic. I've never been on one of those. So I'm going to be trying that, but it mainly focuses on, like, depression and stuff like that. I kept telling her I'm not depressed, but hopefully it does work out for the bipolar and schizophrenia is the main one. I got to read the side effects, and I might be starting that this month as well, which may fuck over my time schedule and all that too. So that's another heads up. So I'm going to be going on a trial of that drug. It is one of the ones that's on TV, not Abilify. I've been on that before, but it's like, I think it's Trecuda, one of those, but I gotta try it out. I would like to try out the schizophrenic drug that just came out for medical advancement, but none of the doctors know jack shit about that, so it's like, okay, I guess gotta wait another 10 years, don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. So, that's the updates on those things, and now it is story time after I take a drink because I am dehydrated. I've been talking for 2.5 hours. It was great. It was a great stream. We had a lot of fun, chat. I was pulling off combos left and right. You should have fucking seen it. It was bazinga. All right. Okay, where to start? Oh shit. Where the fuck do I? Wait until you see what's behind the camera, what I'm looking at. All right, I'm gonna start off with the easiest one. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. You've all been very, very, very nice, and no one's on the naughty list yet. Watch yourself. Anytime, like that. Just things can change just in an instant. So, if Black Friday and Small Business Saturday have all come and passed, and I've been, oh god, I'm tired. Anyways, I finally I was supposed to do this stream a week ago, I didn't have the energy. This is the amount of, I'm pushing myself to the limit, but I gotta do it. So anyways, I've been checking around the local shops more, and I finally went back to the used game shop that I like a lot. Haven't been there in like 2 years, and that's not over exaggerating because of all the fucking bullshit I've been dealing with the past couple of years, financial wise, and like fucking everything else. But finally checked them out for a hot minute. Haven't been there in a while, and they did have a shitload of bootlegs. The amount of bootleg merch that they had a Kane plushie from the Amazing Digital Circus. I posted that in the Discord a couple weeks ago when I came across it. It could have been yesterday. I have no concept of time right now. Like, apparently today was a Sunday and now it's a Monday. Sure. I don't fucking know. But anyways, they sell used games, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, comics, and stuff like that. The whole shebang. And here's what I've been keeping my eye out when going to specifically used, like, entertainment stores, either games, movies, or books, is here's an indicator that New York's in a certain type of mood. All right, here's an indicator of what the economy's like right now. If you cannot find used copies of DVDs of the Soprano box sets or physical copies of Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, that's not good, okay? That means people are holding on to the things that they value dearly, including the best book to ever be printed in large font, repeated 3 times on the single page. The best. But finally, I have indeed found myself, I was finally like, fuck it, I need to get this. I got the first season of The Sopranos Complete Edition for $7.99. So that's a good sign. That I cannot find Trump's Art of the Deal anywhere in the bookstores unless it's brand new, and it's like $25 brand new for just the fucking paperback. And I was like, no. Plenty of fucking used copies of Art of the Steel for like 99 cents. No one gives a shit about that. No one is giving up their copies of hard physical media because of all the streaming bullshit. It's getting out of control with those prices, and just the conglomerates just thinking they can get away with all this shit against with anti-consumer practices. So they only had season 1 and season 5. I should have bought season 5, but I like making sure that I have the other seasons in between. So I got The Sopranos finally on box set DVD for $8. Great investment. Huge. I got me the gabagool, okay? So the fact that is becoming rare inside the state of New York, I'm just saying, a bubble might be bursting soon. I don't shoot the messenger. I only speak the truth. So speaking of used items, let's get classy. So I got a couple of used books. All right, a couple of used bookstores and the library had some bag sales, and I was able to get to one of them because, like I've said, my hours have been normie hours, so it's like, oh shit, I can actually go to the daytime book sale. Yippee! And there's actually an event coming up where I could possibly do a White Elephant literary gift exchange, where I'm thinking about it, is if I can find a used book that is cursed and a used book that is blessed, I'm willing to offer those up onto the altar of sacrifice for a White Elephant party. But I still don't think I have I need to find a second copy of Dilbert. I saw one of those months ago and I let it go because I already had one. It's like, why do I need 2 extremely cursed tomes of Dilbert, the Dilbert fucking principles? I don't need 2 of those. And I was like, son of a bitch. So if I find another Dilbert, that's gonna be the fucking cursed tome. But I might have bought something that is truly forbidden. But before we get to that, one of the ones that I was able to get was a used copy, and it's fully crib noted too by whoever owned this, was The collected fictions of George Louis Borges, one of my favorite writers of all time. Fun fact, I cannot recite anything in this book on stream without being cease and desisted instantly. This motherfucker's goddamn estate is so legendary lawyered up to the brim. He's been dead for like 70 years at this point, and his works are still protected by his estate. It's just ridiculous. But I can guarantee you, if you've ever, mid-century surrealist and realist abstract writer from Colombia. Pretty sure Colombia. I'm tired. It might not be. I'm pretty sure it's Colombia. Central or South America. Definitely Central or South American. Anyways, so probably one of the most influential writers from the 20th century, and if you've seen like Inception's right from this motherfucker, like without even saying so, The Library is his most famous work. Read it. I got this for $1. It's this fucking thing. Just, if you haven't, done Borges yet, recommend that. Another similar one is The Invention of Morel. I talk about that one all the time. The reason why I don't talk about Borges too much is because, again, the lawyer situation. His one parody take on Sherlock Holmes is a short story that I love. He's up there with Kafka. Okay, right the fuck up there. Kafka, you could say, talk about his friend was supposed to burn everything. He published it instead. That's the complete opposite of Borges, where Borges' friends are like, we got you, fam. All your works are covered in as much fucking red tape as humanly possible. So, this is a blessed tome. Okay, very blessed. I was scrounging like the scraps and leftovers of the nonfiction. There's so much romance novels in the public library. There's too much sad old women. Just please stop it. No, but get more of this, please. Not the trash. So, anyways, blessed fine. Very much recommend this. Look up his works. You've seen his works before. None of them have been directly adapted because you can't. But, the man might be dead, but ideas are forever. So that is the cursed book I got at the library. Or the blessed book I got at the library, I should say. Chat, do I just hate myself? Am I that much of a glutton for punishment for purchasing this for $1? The way I got both of these books at the same book sale for $1. So I spent $2 at the library. I'd like to imagine I gave the library $2 for an actual master class in literature, and they were paying me to take this off their hands. It was at a whopping $3 too, and it was on clearance sale for a single $1. I got J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy. It's hardcover. This motherfucker, brand new, $35. $35 fucking dollars, Joanne. 35. You are worth nothing. I don't want to read this book. And the thing is, I absolutely cannot use this as the curse tome for that white elephant party, because there are people there. It's a lot of white normie women, and they might think that this is a blessing, and it's just, no, please, this is literal garbage. Why is this in my house? Why did I do this to myself? Oh, God, how many pages is this? It's too big. Oh my, it's 500 plus pages, where all she does is insult fat people and their genitals. What is wrong with you, Joanne? J.K. Rowling is the author of the best-selling Harry Potter series of 7 books published between 1997 and 2007. When was this book written? I remember when it came out, like the big hoopla over, oh wow, J.K. Rowling's doing mature stuff, and then it lasted like 5 seconds in the news. In Latin, Philosopher's Stone. Okay. It's also by J.K. Rowling. It's just Harry Potter. First edition 2012. Oh my god, is this a first edition? Oh, it is. This is a first edition. Oh, and it's to Neil. Is it to Neil Gaiman? Is it to Neil Gaiman, Joanne? It's to Neil. Which Neil is? I don't want to read the... That's being protected by the 2 used Bibles that are keeping Dilbert in check downstairs. That's not coming anywhere near me. That's fucking forbidden. Oh my god, I paid $1 for that. Wow. Fucking. It was to help the library. The library got $2 out of me. I came out of there karmically charged and karmically cursed, okay? It settles itself out. But at a different fundraising event I went to, I was finally able to get a copy of A Million Little Pieces. And this book is, specifically to me, incredibly interesting because I was in high school during the whole scandal of this. Because this book was advertised by Oprah. It has the sticker on it. It's the book, Oprah's Book Club by James Frey. Is this the first edition? Oh, shit. Someone fucking doodled the hell out of this book. Hold on. Wait. I didn't even look this up yet. Oh my god. This is... I think this is a first edition paperback. First Anchor Books edition, May 2004, copyright 2003. Yeah, this is the first edition. Wow. So, okay. If it came out in 2004, copyright 2003, authors particularly grateful to the Chinese classic Tao Sing Sing. Transition to the ancient text, all rights reserved. Okay. Yeah, this is the first edition, because there's no statement taking this back. James Frey. From Cleveland. My friend Leonard, he's married and lives in New York. Incredible for... Yeah, this is right before the scandal actually happened. So I was either in middle school, I was either an 8th grader or a 9th grader when this got released. I think I was a freshman in high school. I want to say I was. I think I was. But either way, when this book first got released, it was a banger, just an absolute bestseller, because Oprah's like, oh my god, I can't believe a drug addict actually turned their life around. Because the author went on a book tour of being like, this is from my own personal experiences, and here it is, this is a work of nonfiction, and then it turned out it's pure fiction. And they just got absolutely, like, fucking torn to shred. It was a whole pop culture thing. And I've never read this book before. And now that I'm in my 30s versus being, a teenager, I kind of want to do an introspective of just read the novel and, like, judge it off of what's inside the book and then compare it to the controversy that was surrounding it. Because, like, there's been, a big thing about, like, the growing up in, like, the 90s and all that was, like, we didn't have Twitter, so cancel culture was just, let's drive people to commit, like, end of, uninstall life. That happened to Milli Vanilli for being outed for lip-syncing, artists who didn't write their own music or use fan. Now it's all, it's all part of the business. Like, who gives a shit as long as, like, the art that comes out is good, but then you get the AI bros trying to use the same arguments. Like, no, you're just stealing shit. That's different. I can't get into that right now. I'm running on fumes. So, the whole, that writer's, like, life and credibility was just completely ruined. So, how good of a writer were they to move Oprah to tears? If they thought that this was true, but it's all fiction. All of it. The whole book, it's fiction. It's not an autobiography anymore. It's a self-fan fiction, okay? I am very intrigued to how many... Did they write anything else in here? See, that Borre's book is completely, that's an academic book that I got. Someone loved that book, and I actually like buying books that are crib noted to read, like the notes left behind from Ghost's Pass. You know, that's how human history works, is what's left behind. You know, you can read the language and stuff like that and be like, wow, it's just like, you know, when you're in school and you get a used textbook and someone like started off a flip book and then you finish it off and then you leave it off to the next generation, that type of thing. So I finally got a copy of this. I actually could have gotten a used copy of this as a hard book, but I didn't get it at the chance when I did. And that one was free. That was at one of those like book depositories, but I didn't have anything to trade, so I felt bad, so I just left it alone. This one I paid $2 for, which is twice as much as Joanne fucking Rowling's The Casual Vacancy. I just want to point that out. This is clearly better than The Casual Vacancy. That's capitalism. That's how capitalism works. Whatever is more expensive fucking works. Speaking of capitalism, let's talk about some capitalism. So, I need to take a drink real quick. Let's hydrate, shall we? I think I've said this before, but allow me to say this again. I am very much a capitalist. I 100% unapologetically am a capitalist. All right, what America is feudalism. We are not a capitalist country because not everyone has a fair shot off their own merit and, you know, just being who they are to pursue their economic happiness or goals without fucking red tape killing them because they don't have like 10 grand to spend on fucking licenses, rent, everything else in between. It's kind of infuriating that constantly this is a capitalist country as much as it is a Christian country. It's not. It's just the upper crust having way too much power. And I would like this country to be an actual capitalist country, because that would mean that, you know, you'd have a chance. That illusion once worked a while ago, but it was still the top people who controlled everything and continued to run it into the ground. Now they don't got to pretend anymore. We know who those bastards are. And I'm just saying, well, if you don't want to play by the rules that you're forcing everyone else to play by with, well, I guess I'm going to have to play by the rules. So, I've talked about this before, is that I have an eye for deals. All right, I will absolutely devastate a company if given the shot. If I can just get percentages, just you know, death by 1,000 cuts type of things. I am 100% a legal financial terrorist. I'm not being hyperbolic with that. If I am able to get something for almost nothing, I will. All right? And that leads us to this next haul. So, the amount of inflation that's been going on lately, and the closures of the Joanne's thing threw me over the fucking edge when it came to like pretending to be like, okay, so you guys don't want to play the same game that you're forcing us to play. So be it. So whatever. I'm not talking about local small businesses that actually are part of the community. If you fuck over your local business, it better be a personal reason and not just because you just want to be a bastard. If you don't support your community, then you're just a scumbag. You go after the people who are fucking everyone else over, like the Walmarts, the big chain stores, oh my god, I have McDonald's stories to tell you. I've completely forgot about because it happened during Halloween with the bucket times. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. But any Fortune 500 company, again, corporations are not businesses, all right? And I've told you guys before, you can haggle in big box stores. I can get deals in Target and Walmart that are not normally there. If you just ask and look around for things for employees and be like, well, can you take this instead? You can haggle at Target. You can haggle at Walmart. You just have to be like, just ask. There's nothing wrong with that. But the main thing that I use more than anything else is the stores that have rewards points, and I talked about this with the PlayStation. I have survived 2 separate iterations of the PlayStation reward store because they kept fucking up. They made it too easy for me to keep getting those free vouchers, and plenty of other people were gaming the system too. It's like, if you're going to make it achievement based, of course I'm going to fucking grind the games and get them done, because that's just free money. Why would I not do that to get the fucking games? You know, it's but I can't wait to see what third obstacle you throw my way, because I will crack that code as well. But the other one is loyalty rewards, coupons, discounts, specialty offers, stuff like that. So I was able to get, I got the Kane plush, the official, non-bootleg, actual glitch Kane plush, alright? He is right now $35 brand new. And, for some reason, I now have a third version of the Binding of Isaac. It's the black box edition. I got the other long one under there. I got the box one in my cupboard over. I have 3. Edmund, stop it. I'm tired of buying these things. I'm going to do it again. But both of these, I think this was $50 brand new. This was $35. So that would have been $85. I got both of these for $20 flat. That was all coupons that I had saving up for a very specific sale. And I got them. I fucking got them. I got this right here, $20. It's almost like that's what it should fucking cost. And then if people could actually afford the stuff, they'd buy it. But anyways, so I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that later. But I will say, these plushes that Glitch has released are really fucking good. Like, Kane is a very specifically designed character, and they were able to fucking hunker down the tongue and the eyes to the neck. He's a sturdy boy, and so finally now he can... Oh, his hat was in shipping for too long. I've had him in the package until now, and I finally opened it up, so his little top hat is, you know... I did just rewatch the entire Digital Circus. The new episode, I think, comes out this week or next week. And, like, that McDonald's episode is so good, where they're working the restaurant. But, like, this motherfucker is the one wearing the full body fucking all pleather daddy boots and pants. He's a freak. I love Kane. I love the design so much. Like, Jesus Christ. And then I got Gummy Goo. Alright? So they're doing good. But again, I got those. I got Kane and the Binding of Isaac for $20. I had it delivered to the actual store instead of paying for shipping, so $20 flat. And then, to top it off, after I was going to pick them up from the thing, I had even more rewards points, saved up, and lo and behold, while I was there, they actually had the Kane figure in stock. So I got the Gummy Goo plushie and the Gummy Goo vinyl figure, and the Kane plushie, and now the Kane figure, and they had the second series blind box. This thing is $20. This is $20. This is $35. This right here, $55 for plastic. Wholesale. I paid $15. Not a piece. $15 total. I'm just saying. Life finds a way. So I was never going to buy any of these blind boxes unless I could get a good deal for them. And I got a good deal. So let's open this bad boy up. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those tear ones. Man, shows you how many blind boxes I open up these days. They're not TF2 figurines. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Let's see what one we got. So, we could possibly get President Pomni, May Jax, Intermission Kane, Stupid Ragatha, Evil Kinger, Anime Gangle, Nor Zubel, Kaufmo, and Mystery, which is probably going to be Evil Pomni, considering it's from the later episodes. see. What do we got? Oh, shit, yeah, I got Drunk Ragatha. Sick. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's a... I mean, they are well-made figurines. That is not $20 worth of plastic, though. I'm sorry. At no point are you ever going to be able to convince me that is worth $20 fucking dollars. That is $5 at most when it's mass-produced in an assembly line and you're ordering them in bulk. There is no excuse for that. None. And I do not negotiate with terrorists, but I will burn the world to ash. So there you go. So now I got a little Ragatha. Woo! Just go next to the crab. Damn, these are small. Shit, I still don't have my TF2 figurines back on the TV. I'm so, as you can see, the desk, the table is out of the way. I actually want to get a tiny, like, side table for over there to put the lava lamp onto, because that bookcase is, like, made out of plywood, and it's getting heavier and heavier with all the other shit, and that's real glass and metal, so I think I need to de-escalate the situation, especially with cats in the room from time to time, those little silly billies. Hold on. Alright, let me, oh. Okay, here's the Funko Pop Chase Edition, Chainsaw Man Denji. Here's Ragatha. I got this for $5, and they wanted me to pay $20 for this. No. It's not how that works. It's not how that fucking works. I don't care how much they want to try to convince you that's the new normal. That's not how that works. Fucking goddamn, the blind bag version of Satan from Cuphead's bigger than her. What the hell? Bro. I paid $5 for him at the used GameStop. The used game store, not GameStop. GameStop, well, they do sell fucking figurines, but they're all Funkos. It's a nice figure, and it's got good weight, and it's got good detail. Not $20. Not 20. Maybe 10, because the TF2 blind boxes were $12 back in the day. But that was like 2013 $12. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. But I did get a good figure, so I'm not going to be complaining about that. And I only paid equivalently like $7, which is fair. Though I would say I'd probably give most of the discount to this bad boy. Hold on. Is this taped like the other one was? No. Okay. Sick. Don't ruin the box. I actually did put Gummy Goo back into his box over there. I need to reorganize my current bookshelves because I have so many new things now. I need to get more optimized when it comes to space. I need to figure out where I want to put my tchotchkes. Okay. Damn it. There's so much packaging to these bitches. Very good figurine. Very fucking good. Fantastic. Not $35 though. If you have to decide whether or not you get groceries for a whole week, or let's be real, like 3 days for $35 in the state of New York, pick the food. He's yeah, they're good. The sons of bitches, they got me. So, again, you 100% can vote with your wallet. You can either support someone by paying the full price and being like, here you go, I have you. Or you can be like, oh, yeah, I'll help you out. Because that's the thing, you just bleed them dry. If that's what they're going to do to you, the customer, Just bleed them dry. I'm not saying specifically Glitch. I'm not saying specifically independent animes or independent artists or Edmund McMillan. I'm talking about the big chains, all right? Because a lot of the times when they have deals with these stores, because you can buy these like right off their store and all that kind of stuff. They have the official store versus, through the retail. Usually they have deals where the retail company buys them at bulk discount, and then the retailer makes their profit off of the sales instead of it just being individual. Sometimes they do, like depending on how many of these they do sell, then it goes back to the company that gave it to them. But usually main retailers have already paid for the products, and then they're the ones who jack up the prices even more ridiculously. So whereas if you were to buy this off of Glitch's store for full price with shipping and handling, that all goes straight to Glitch. This, when you buy this at the store, especially, oh my god, so I did not get these at Spencer's. Spencer's is selling the bootlegs of these for $20. The bootleg blind boxes for $20. But they're not blind, it's the fucking, they're just going hog wild with bootlegs at this point. And at that point, again, if the main retailers are going to fuck over the customers with bootlegs, you can't even trust the fucking supply chain at the normal stores. I have no sympathy for you. None. You are now prey. Like, you are limping, you are weak, and I am going to strike when the chance is right, while the iron's hot. I don't feel bad for any of this. Nor should you. Especially, I also cut a lot of fucking trim the fat from grocery stores, but like not through just extreme couponing, but waiting for sales and stuff like that. Like, it's ingrained in me, man. I'm too Irish and too Slavic to not be like this. Oh my god, you think I'm bad, you gotta see other parts of my family. Oh my god. At least I can't make those jokes right now. Anyways, so it's 4:43 in the morning. So anyways, you absolutely do not need to be peer pressured into buying or being extorted out of your hard-earned money for any goddamn reason. This, as much as I love it, it is bullshit. And I do love my bullshit. I'm a professional bullshitter. It's great. But it's small. It's the fact that these small bits of happiness are now considered a luxury instead of just being like, humanity needs happiness in order to function. And now you're forcing people whether or not they can just have a nice little object that makes them good, a nice movie to watch, just, something to relax, to keep them all through everything's monetized. Again, as long as you guys are watching my stuff, I'm not gonna, you subscribe or give bits, I appreciate that, but like, your eyes is what matters. That's the thing. That's the kind, it's not a grift. Okay, I'm not trying to grift you. I'm trying to actively show you how not to get grifted and how to recognize when you're being scammed. So, whereas, like, people are like, oh, well, the stock market, if it crashes and blah, blah, blah. It's everyone who's middle class and under is fucked no matter. If you don't have yourself an inheritance of, like, $10 million or more in this country or in just this world at this point, you are just absolutely fucked. Like, it's gonna be, we never left the recession of 2008. We never did. We never fixed the problem because we just keep bailing the sons of bitches out. So, yeah, that's, again, not specifically targeting fundraisers or independent merch or stuff like that. Just the grand scheme, the entire system that we're being forced to be a part of is fundamentally broken. All right? And they want you to play by these broken ass rules. They get a lot of leeway, and you gotta look and you gotta find the leeway that you can take yourself, but it's there. Oh dear God, it is there, and I am a testament to that. So if you guys ever feel like you have to buy something in order to be validated or to feel completed, or that anxiety is just gnawing at the back, it's going to be fine. Okay? It's going to be fine. someday, maybe down the line, you find this on eBay for $5. Funko's already going fucking bankrupt, and they're gonna take GameStop down with them because all they did was, oh guys, let's oversaturate the market with generic white guy number 3002. They'll keep buying them up. It's like, no. I will say, thankfully, we're finally getting back into actual art pieces. As much as I love this, because it's pretty much just Denji with a big head, is that Funko is absolutely pathetic at this point. And their bubble is now bursting. They've had a good 10 years, and it's, tough luck. It's nothing personal. It's just business. And as a New Yorker, I just gotta say, gabagool. It was right here in front of us the whole time. This is the answer. It's right here. It's right here. Just listen to Tony. Okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So, then the other day, I went out shopping at one of the tabletop stores that do all the card games and board games. And they have the physical copy of Slay the Spire, the board game. That thing, I posted a picture of that in the Discord as well, is comically large. It is like this fucking big. Like as big. Okay. So it's as wide as this box and as tall as this box and like as thick as, it's like a cube. It's like a fucking board cube. It's like 50 pounds. It's $125. And I think they just filled it with birds. Like real birds. I don't know what else could be in there. It's just like 9,000 fucking drop kicks for Chad. Let's be real here, okay? Claws and drop kicks. It's all that's in there in shivs. That was a heavy motherfucker. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'll be buying this right now. But I did have a discount coupon. So I was like, well, let's check around, because I've talked about before on my Gwent streams, because I still play Gwent from time to time, is the Witcher-based card game is out. And that's like the Dark Souls card game and all the other ones in Slay the Spire, where it has expansion packs and all that kind of stuff. But it uses the same art from Gwent. But it's not Gwent. It's the RPG version of the Witcher RPG. But now, they officially have physical Gwent. I got this bitch for $20. So anyways, I'm going to be opening this up the next time I play Gwent, which will probably be starting December, because actually the new season started and their winter card back. I did get the autumn 2025 card back by grinding. That was a terrible meta. But I'm interested to see these cards, because the ones they have printed on here are not the ones from the game. These are beta cards and alpha cards from, like, The Witcher 3. So, and it comes with, it says 1 to 5 players, ages 14 plus, 20 minutes. Contents: 436 faction cards, 10 aid cards, 4 gem tokens, 1 coin, 1 score tracking board and 4 score tokens, 1 paper game board, and 2 rule books. I'm going to be live streaming Gwent and playing Gwent IRL during one of these streams. So I'm looking forward to this. I really wanted to Slay the Spire fucking game, but you think I'm going to pay $125? No, stop that. Stop. I'm not negotiating with terrorists, but I will commit legal financial acts of terrorism, because, like, always be hustling. Don't hate the player, hate the game, and I'm playing by the rules. If you want to give me like $20 off of purchases where they can stack up, I really, how could that go so terribly wrong? That's the other thing is, like, again, to prove like this is not active capitalism, it's just a fucking sham of like hustling money around, is like, you don't need to have those types of giant sales or rewards or discounts to attract customers. If you had fair pricing to begin with, people would pay for it. Haggling's always been a part of mankind's history since fucking the beginning of, goods and services. But in general, the vast majority of people were fine paying, like, if not the whole value, then at least like 80 to 75 without feeling like they got gypped. Now, this is legitimately $35. This costs pennies to print in China or where was this made? Hold on. Let's see where this was printed. Smoking small parts. All rights reserved. Source, Guangdong, China. When you're right, you're right. So anyways, this is not worth the investment. It will devalue instantly. It is plastic. It's so got too much. I cannot tell you how angry I am that, like, I have the only option I have is plastic bottle Snapples ever since the pandemic. I would be willing to pay right now. Snapple is for a normal 12-pack in New York is $12.99. All right, it was $10.99 before the pandemic with glass bottles and cardboard packaging. And Snapple's like, oh, we're gonna move to all plastics to reduce costs. I guess not for the consumer, but for them. And I would be willing to pay the $12.99 for a glass bottle with the fucking cardboard boxing, because this is bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. And Snapple, I do wait until they're on sale for like $7.99, which is the price they should be. But the fact that so much of the waste is made by the... Because this is the other thing. I watched that goddamn surrounded video of that fucking Brian Johnson, the guy who's trying to live forever, the tech bro ex-Mormon who gave up fucking worshiping Jesus and instead is now fucking shaming everyone from eating McDonald's because that'll keep them alive. But like that entire thing was just fucking infuriating because it's the same thing that was prevalent in the 90s and the thousands is like shaming the individual for the actions of the mega corporations. Oh, you bought the thing that's only available for you to sell? You fucking poor dumb idiot. What do you want them to buy? Oh, you want them to go into debt to buy your fucking weird ass organic all glass fucking gold plated well, I would like to say I'd like to see more reusable non eco harming things used as well by the vast majority of the population, but you're gatekeeping that financially from them. And then you're shaming them and pointing the finger. Like, again, I recycle. In the state of New York, we do have recycling, but like it is an illusion as to what is actually, because there's so much shit being fucking pumped out into the world that is single use and absolute bullshit. It is in the ocean. It's in our bloodstreams. It's all over the fucking place. The fucking microplastics are here to stay for quite some time because the companies keep making it. They could make glass. They could make biodegradable cardboards and other things. They could start using metal. It's to cut the bottom line. And then instead of cutting the price for the customers for their cheap shit, they jack it up. So I do not feel bad at all for any of this bad practice. They're the ones fucking destroying the climate. They're the ones forcing us to make these horrible decisions that make us feel terrible. So I'm not going to feel too bad about, getting this bad boy for like $7. Again, I need to start. Snapple is a better thing instead of Kane. Kane can't be the fucking mascot of my rage. This Snapple, go back to glass bottles. Those are actually recyclable. Glass has infinite use. It's heated up sand. All right, cardboard decomposes when it's thrown out into the trash and landfill and goes back into the earth. This, stop it. Get some out. I am more infuriated about the big companies doing that. And then, you have, on the other hand, the complete opposite with the Arizona iced tea CEO is like, I'm going to keep it at 99 cents. And then you have the wholesalers jacking up the prices. And then he's like, oh, well, now the tariffs are up. I may have to increase the price because I want to keep them as aluminum bottles because aluminum is consistently recyclable. I hate this fucking bullshit illusion that has the vast majority of people fooled because they're so distracted by work, by bills, by fucking everything else, raising families, dealing with all types of shit, and then you have the internet on constant doom scrolling, and it's just like, no. So, guys, everything's gonna be okay, alright? It's gonna be fine, alright? I made this with hot glue. What's his name supposed to be? Freak. I don't know what to name the crab yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But yes, it is now 5 in the morning. Okay. I did 2 hours of playing Clover Pit, and I had a lot of fun. And I am running on fumes. And I'm getting tired. I'm getting real. I gotta clean the animal shit boxes. It's cold outside. My sleep schedule's gonna get all fucked up. But that's the main update video. I just want to show you off my nice things. My very nice things. Guys, I just want to point out that at least the casual vacancy is completely biodegradable. Thank God for that. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Thank you so much for making this eventually evaporate from all existence. That was very kind of you. Fucking $35. Fuck off. Bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. And then people get mad at you when you point out the things. It's like, nope. Again, there's a difference between supporting those that you care about and want to help out versus being a stingy fucking cheap fuck. Alright? Because that's a different type of greed that I feel a lot of people do inherit. Is me first because I have to survive, that survival instinct, and then those are the same people who fall for the bullshit American lie of, oh, if you do this and this and this, you'll be entitled to fame, fortune, women, money, power, and then you just get a whole bunch of people on the Epstein list, and it's just, you don't need to go down that path. It's a very slippery slope of being like, do I want to save 5 cents off of bananas, or do I want to go to Epstein Island? It's from point A to point B. And that's why we gotta defend the billionaires, because what if I become a billionaire? I wouldn't want people to treat me like that. Stop attacking those billionaires. Stop it right now. Hey, cool it, my guy. Cool it. That's too spicy. So, oh, God. I keep thinking of that one town in Texas that is being air poisoned by the AI server factory that is also stealing all of their fresh water and killing these people. And they're still like, yeah, I'll still vote Republican. She's like, all right. I mean, okay. Fair enough. Okay, that's what we're dealing with right now. But yeah, Snapple, go back to glass bottles. Okay, thanks. Good talk, fam. So tired of these plastic fucking bottles. They piss me off so much. I can't reuse them for anything. I can't even take off the fucking labels and slap them on anything because they're fucking iron pressed on. I'm so mad by this. I've been mad about this for 5 fucking years. So belligerently mad. Oh God. Anyways. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everyone. I just hope that you can take these incredible fucking financial advice from me right before the giving season is upon us. Get those fucking deals, my guys. Christmas is right around the corner, and Santa is only going to treat the boys and girls who are nice and have at least a credit score of 700, okay? If you don't get that, I'm sorry. Nothing more we can do about here. It's just business, kid. It's just business, little Billy. Oh, God, and now, like, the Windows 11 update that it's Windows 11 is completely broken for everybody, but Microsoft is now allowing it to instantly override manual use of the PC to access the user's files and hard drive to leak to AI companies. That's good job, Billy. I want to believe that someday I will be strong enough to go to Linux. I want to believe someday I will have the spine to go to Linux. I've been wanting to be on Linux for decades at this point, but I'm too scared to download the browsers. Someday I'll have I will be pushed to that point, or at least wait until the Steam iOS comes out. That's an option too. That, Gabe, whatever, it's fine. Take your time. I know you're playing Dota 2 right now, so take your time. All right, no rush. Take your time. Make sure you farm that lane though. Don't let down your team, Gabe. Teamwork makes the dream work. I like to think like Gabe Newell has access in Dota 2, specifically tied to his account, like Robin does for TF2 with that fucking insane Australian rocket launcher that is just like 5,000% capacity, all crits all the time. The Robin rocket launcher is infamous, and I'd like to think like Gabe has an account like that for whatever the equivalent is to Dota, you freaks playing MOBAs, whatever the equivalent of like the golden Robin rocket launcher. And yet somehow his team still fucks it up. I'm just saying, it's you still got to make the team aspect work, all right? Can't have one person carry the whole thing. Unless you're in a pub. All right, so anyways, it is 5:03 in the morning. It's like 2 degrees outside. I'm so tired. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Happy Mondays. Okay, Manic Monday, am I right, guys? So, yeah, by the time you watch this video, the original part of the stream is completely gone. You'll never see it again. It was a lot of fun, too. Damn, that sucks. I'm glad the billionaires get to save on their server space, though. It's very expensive. Their electricity bills have to be like, you know. I know mine are. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We did play Clover Pit, and then I talked about toys for an hour. And books, literature too. Okay, very important things. You're welcome. I am a kind and benevolent God, and you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I still gotta find something. If I do that white elephant party, it's gotta be something that can't scare anyone who's not crazy. That one's gonna be hard for me. I don't know if I can dedicate myself 100% to that. I can't scare off people IRL. Okay, that's completely different. All right, that's the thing that's not part of the internet. All right, that's real consequences. So, anyways, I have so much more to talk about, but I can't right now. I physically can't. I need to stop myself. It's time to stop. So Merry Christmas, everybody, in case I don't see you for the rest of December. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Had a great time. And until next time, stick around and stay tuned. And peace out. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. I'm past my bedtime. I'm going to bed. Okay, goodbye. Toodles. Bye. 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 Grab it at you.